So I did a thing that I kind of can't believe that I did, which is I broke up with that guy that I was dating. If you haven't seen the other videos, basically he's brilliant and like an incredible person and has like this amazing loyal heart. He's, like an incredible craftsman, great at what he does. He's like kind of, like an all around amazing and talented person who treated me well and cares about me, and would show up when I needed him to, or asked him to, or whatever. And I walked away, not from a bad place at all. So let me back it up. Before, when I would date, if I would start to feel feelings about somebody and go, oh my gosh, I love this person, they're incredible, there are so many things about them, I could go on and on and on about all the ways that they are amazing and all the wonderful qualities I see in them. And then I would go, oh, but I don't like how they treat me. Maybe if I communicate really well with this person that I love, that I care about, that I know cares about me, usually, then they'll understand where I'm coming from and they'll move to meet my needs. So instead, what had happened was, this person, I can't tell, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's because they're emotionally unavailable in some very deep ways, which completely makes sense in terms of his life experience. I'm not making a judgment there. That's a protective mechanism that many of us use. At points in our life, we're we can't emotionally invest all the way. Like we did when we were teenagers, let's say, because at some point you're just like, oh my God, this hurts so much. So I'm not sure if it was that he was emotionally unavailable or that I have miscalibrated what feels right in a relationship because I've been in an abuse dynamic for a hot minute. That was very intense, and there were highs and there were lows. I don't think that's what it is, but I'm not going to discount it because there is that niggling thought in the back of my brain, is it because it's not intense? But that's not what I think it is. However, the great thing is that I don't have to know which one of those things that it is. All I have to do is check in with myself and go, oh, here's this amazing person. There's a piece to our dynamic that's not working, resonating for me. Am I showing up in all the ways that I need to show up in order to feel like I'm doing my best here in this relationship? And have I given this person an opportunity to understand where I'm coming from, my thought process, to make any shifts or changes if they want to? And then if they don't, respect that and go, okay, we are not the right person to be in a relationship with each other. And that's okay. And I don't have to feel bad about loving you. I don't have to feel bad that I think you're an incredible, amazing person. I don't have to feel shame about any of my feelings whatsoever. I also do not have to feel obligated to be in a relationship with this person, just because I love them or that they love me. Doesn't mean that we need to be in a relationship with each other. Doesn't even mean that we need to be in contact with each other. It's okay to go, oh gosh, you're an incredible, amazing person. I'm so glad that I had you in my life for, the time that we had together. It's such a fucking gift. And I really want to hold on, but I'm not going to. And I let go. That's hard. That's not a thing I've ever done before. Letting go of a viable relationship in person that's 98% of oh, you check off everything on my list. You're incredible. You're amazing. You're great. He's an incredible man. His integrity, his loyalty, his presence is off the chart. He is just, I could literally go on and on about all the ways that I think and know this person to be just so fantastic. And for me to go, and I'm walking away So part of that is that I now have a really solid understanding of what I need in a relationship and how I need the other person to show up. Or not need necessarily. I mean, it's not like how I would prefer, what I want, what I desire. Because really, what it's about is being my best self. Like, is this relationship a relationship where I am flourishing in who I am as a person? Do I feel strong and centered? Am I giving the ways that I want to give? Am I receiving the ways that I want to receive? You know, is this dance one that brings out the best in me? You know, because I'm an amazing person and I like myself. Now, it's taken many years to get there again. My ex used to tell me that I was arrogant, and I was like, why is it arrogant to like yourself and think you're great? Like, come on. Shouldn't you agree with me? Like, if you're with me, shouldn't you also think that I'm great? I don't think he did. He would be around people that he didn't respect. So now looking back, I'm like, okay, I see why he felt that way. But for me, in myself, I'm recognizing like, oh, no, I'm not a perfect person. If I could wave a wand, I'd fix some stuff. But in general, I think I'm, you know, fascinating, interesting, and passionate, and like wholly present, and that I can really see people. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people get stuck. And I don't see enough literature that talks about this, because usually it's framed in this way of like, oh, you're coming from this needy place if you need love, and like you're just latching on to whoever. I don't necessarily think it's wrong for like lots of people, but I also think there's like a group of us that like we really have the ability to see the best in somebody. We look at them and we see their incredible qualities. Like, and I don't think that's a bad thing about me. I like that. I like that I'm like that. You know? I like that I can be with a person and see all the amazing ways that they are or could be. You know? I think it's incredible. The hiccup there though is to not translate that into, oh, and we should be in a relationship together. Because what's the other part of that? It's that you're with someone who sees you, you know, and all the incredible ways that you are, you know, not just sees you, but understands your perspective. You know, we don't have the same minds. We don't have the same internal ways of thinking, believing, feeling. Even people that have, you know, their Venn diagrams really overlap. It's still not identical. So that if you're with a person and they are interested enough in you to give you the same attention that you give them, that they are thinking about who you are and how you are in the world because they love you and they're loving all the nuances of you and like appreciating the ways that we might appreciate another person. So anyway, I just thought I would make a quick video because this is very different. This is very different for me to go, oh, here's this amazing person and I love so many things about him and I love being with them, and I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna still feel okay about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where I'm like, did I do the right thing? Am I being unhealthy? Like, what's going on here? And I get like anxious and fearful. But when I step back to like, where am I at when I feel centered? Where am I at when I'm expressing the best of myself? I'm like, no, I made the right choice there. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know, I don't know what is happening necessarily. I can't, I don't know anything, but I do know how I feel. I do know how I felt in the relationship, and I am staying in integrity with myself. And so it's a very different way of making decisions. I'm also not feeling that fucking clinginess that I have in the past where, like, oh my God, I'm never gonna be like with anybody who's this incredible. And no, I will be, because I have been. I've been with incredible partners. And they've been incredible in different ways, and things haven't worked out for whatever reasons. But like, I know my future. There's a person out there, and it doesn't matter because I'm chilling with me and I'm great. And I love chilling with me. And also I have all of these other relationships in my life with people that I love and appreciate and who love and appreciate me. So why would I make my main relationship with another person one where I am not, for whatever reason, feeling loved and appreciated. You know, I'm not an option. Like if I'm an option for you, I'm not the one for you. And that's kind of like where I'm at. Anyway, thought I would pass that along because usually when I've sort of been in more of a less healed space, if I felt like I loved somebody, I thought, oh, I need to be with them and do whatever it takes to make it work because love requires sacrifice. But you know what? If it's the right person, if it is the right love, it's not a sacrifice. and you are as yourself, being wholly yourself, fully yourself in all the best ways that you can be. The person who's right for you is going to bring out your best self, not your anxious, sad, anguished, depressed, angry, frustrated. Like if that's the emotional space that we're in, it's not the right person. It doesn't matter how much we love them. Anyway, thought I'd pass that along. Talk to you guys next time.